channel, everybody. Today I'm going to do a review of the Ambernic RG35XX. I got this off the TikTok shop on a flash sale they had. It was $41 after shipping. I believe they are 70 bucks normally, but it got here really quick. It took 5 days for it to get here, which I don't think is too bad considering it didn't come from a place like Amazon or Walmart. It came from Ambernic off of TikTok. But first impressions, I really like the box that it came in, really thick. The device itself was very well padded in here. It had a piece of foam over the top, but I took that out. It came with this nice thank you card. If you open this up, you just have a brief message from Ambernic if you guys want to pause that and read it. I'm not reading it out to you because I will probably goof that up. And moving on to the device, comes out just like this. It comes in a nice molded like plastic thing to protect it. That just comes right off. You can toss that to the side, pull it out of the sleeve here. Inside the sleeve, you'll find another cover. That's foam. That's a different foam. And this is the device itself. No complaints. Very compact. If you compare it to a Game Boy, it's actually smaller. I don't know if I'd put this in my pocket yet, though. I have heard that the screens on these are just a little fragile, but I don't plan on, like, smacking this against the concrete or anything. But I love the buttons. I don't know if you guys can hear them. Very clicky. I love these things. Inside the box, you will also find your screen protector, which I've already put on, but it will look just like that. And some preparation pads for the screen itself. Pretty easy to follow. I didn't use them because the screen was really clean when it came out of the box, so I didn't even need to clean it off. I guess I just keep these for when I get fingerprints on it. Here's your instruction manual. I didn't need the instruction manual for anything. It's really easy to follow as soon as you crank this thing up. Can't even read that side. There you go. Pretty clear instructions though. One thing I like about it, it says it right here, you can actually change the interface, like how the icons look and all that. I think I'm just going to go with the stock one for right now, but I have been playing around with it. You hold the button, screen comes on. Super clear, vivid screen. I love the sounds when you hit the directional pad. It's awesome. If you have a game in mind specifically that you want to look up, there is a search bar. Or I think if you play something a lot, you can either add it to your favorites or it does it on its own. But to go here, you can select a game by console. I play a lot of, I haven't tried DS yet, but I play a lot of Game Boy games. So let's go GBA, and there's your GBA list. I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. Let's try some Spyro. Nope, there's my reflection. Y'all don't want to see that. Yeah. Instant demonetization. And there you go, the game starts right up. Your volume button's going to be over here. It does get pretty loud too. No complaints so far. Runs everything smooth. Let me show you guys the search bar. Oh, wrong button. I'm looking through a camera screen while I'm trying to play this, so it's a little weird, like the aspect ratio. It's kind of trippy. Search. I'm a big Pokemon fan. And there's all your Pokemon games. So what I bought, it comes with the SD card already preloaded full of games. So you don't technically have to add anything if you don't want to. But if you have a micro SD card reader, God, look how good that looks. If you have a micro SD card reader, you could take that out, put it in your computer, and you can download the ROM file of whatever game you want. So say if you like ROM hacks like I do, fan-made Pokemon games or any other game, you can add it on here if that's what you want to do. It runs off Garlic OS, I believe is the operating system. And from what I've seen from other videos, it is crazy simple to add anything you want to. Look at Professor Oak looking cool. I'm back out of this now. I wonder if it has Pokemon video on here. I don't know. I'll look at that later. Yes, it's Pikachu. I see Pikachu. Exiting. It does take a minute to exit. There is a cheat option for all the games. I haven't yet figured out how that works, but there is. I haven't seen it yet. But there is a cheat function in here. You can type in whatever you want. Some people have said that it comes preloaded with them, but I haven't figured that out yet. But so far, no complaints. Let's see. And it says you can add, there's ebooks. I'm not sure why you would want to read a book on this, but at least you know you can. And then you can add videos and things like that, and music. Cool thing about this is it does have just a regular headphone jack on the bottom and just a regular, Type-C phone charger. I don't know, I haven't ran this thing completely empty yet, but from what I've read, this will run about 6 or 7 hours on a full charge, depending on your screen brightness or how often you're playing. Screen protector, again, really easy to go on. I mean, it's just a square, really square screen, so, I mean, it's not hard to line the edges up on it. I also need to change the time. That is not the time. Hold on. I wanted to try the DS setting on here because I'm interested to see how does that work without two screens? Does it swap from one to the other? We'll go with a classic. Except I've never played that on the DS, so I don't know if that has two screens or not. Here, we'll go try some Transformers. Heck yeah. Touch to start. Is it touchscreen? It is not. Ah, so it looks like it's like a separate emulator. Oh, cool. Wait, you can change the... Well, how the hell does that work? Hold on. We'll figure this out. Okay, well, I don't know how to make that work, because that is not touchscreen, it looks like. Alright, so maybe you gotta be careful. What does that say? Change objects, change... Ooh, I'm not doing all that firmware stuff. Ooh. Let's back out of that. Let's back out of that. Okay, so slight problem with DS games. I was concerned about that, because like the touchscreen stuff, a lot of DS stuff requires touchscreen. Ooh, they have Lego Star Wars. Again, I'm not sure how it's supposed to run if you can't click it. Uh-oh, we got one that's not loading? I think so. I think we got one game that doesn't load. Did this thing just die? Oh my gosh. No, screen's still on. What is going on? It is on. The green light is on. Oh no! We have had a malfunction. It is froze. Here, there's a reset button right there. Dang! So it does have a fault in it. Alright, so maybe be careful with your DS games, guys. I'm not sure it's gonna work on this, which I didn't think it would. I thought maybe it had like a screen swap feature where it would just go from one to the other as you needed it. But maybe that's not the case. Or maybe I just completely missed the option for it because I'm blind. Hold on. I will say, I think one of my favorites though is the Game Boy Color. Something about like I love Game Boy Color games on modern screens. I just love the bright, vivid colors that these old games had. Wow. Bomberman. Alright. So it's loading this one alright so far. Oh, look, it's even got the little power thing in the corner. That is sweet. I didn't notice that earlier when I was trying to play Pokemon. Awesome. Alright, guys. Oh, there's the cheat option right there. I'm sorry. So I guess you would go there, add your cheat. You would add your cheat, and then you could reload the game. I might do another video on that after I figure it out. I might try that with some Pokemon games. But anyway, guys, this is it. The RG35XX. I think for the price of it is, if you can get it on a flash sale, I wouldn't pay, I'm not sure I would pay the $70, $80 for this model. I was cleaning my brakes on my car, don't worry about that. I don't think I'd pay 80 bucks for it, but I'm glad I got it on a flash sale. Now they're fixing to come out with the new model of this, and it's going to have Bluetooth functionality. And from what I've been reading and seeing on it, for games like Pokemon, you'll be able to trade wirelessly and things like that with your friends. So I think that's going to be pretty neat. I think it's neat that there's companies out there making stuff like this that's keeping retro gaming alive for those of us that enjoy it. Sometimes you just want something simple that you can sit back in your chair with a cold beer and play and not really put a whole lot of effort into it, you know, without getting bombarded with ads and, you know, battle passes and things like that. For us simpletons, this is the way to go. But I appreciate you guys. Hope you like the video. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends, your family, or don't. It's up to you. See you guys later.